All right, so we're live on the podcast platforms. Those of you on Spreaker and iHeartRadio and all other places, thank you so much. Lakeisha McKnight is here, your leadership specialist, wealth mentor, author of several books, but the latest book being the Leadership TKO book. And this is where we give you 12 truths to implement so you can become a winning leader. And so again, I thank you all for being here. And so I'm going to also send a bit of an invitation out to a few people. Remember, this show goes live every single night, somewhere around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Normally, we're going live and we're Zooming from, of course, Zoom onto Facebook, but we're Zooming onto the YouTube platform right now. So right now we are live on YouTube. Okay. So what I am going to do is encourage you all to, for those of you on Facebook, okay, to join in with me. So give me just a second. I'll make sure that we are good to go. And I'm going to share this out. I'm going to share this with a couple of colleagues of mine. And so let me share this out into Messenger and invite them to plug in. You are welcome to join me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So again, welcome guys. Excited to be here with each and every one of you. So the purpose of the show, just to let you all know if this is your first time viewing or listening into this, the purpose of the Leadership TKO Live Night Show is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so listen, I thank you so much. And I welcome you here. This is something that we do consistently. I believe wholeheartedly that in all that we do, in every setting, that everything rises and falls upon leadership. You might have heard it from the originator of that particular thought, Dr. John Maxwell. And so you may see me share some information from him a lot because I'm a part of his team, John Maxwell team. And so I'm excited to be here with each and every one of you to share with you some great content. And as a matter of fact, what I've started doing is giving you a bit of an appetizer. Now, what do I mean by appetizer? Before I get into the main meal, I give you some content, some leadership content. And so I am going to share my screen. For those of you who are on the tube, I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. And we've been focusing in on the 5 levels of leadership by John Maxwell. And so we're going to continue with that endeavor. So you should be seeing my screen right now. All right. And so let's just scroll up. I want to give you an idea of those 2 levels that we went over the other day. And so take a look at this. All right. So we first went over the first level, which is position. And that's based on just having a title, right? And then you have permission, where people follow you because they want to do it. They want to follow you. They have a reason. They're developing a reason why. They're motivated to do so. And so that's the second level of leadership. But let's get into the third level. Look at this here. It's involving production. Production qualifies and separates true leaders from people who merely occupy leadership positions. You see, good leaders always make things happen. They get results. They can make a significant impact on an organization or a company. See, not only are they productive individually, but they also are able to help the team produce. You see, no one can fake this particular level, level 3, which is production. Either you're producing for the organization or the company, or, and adding to its bottom line, or you're not. Okay? Either you do or you don't. You are or you're not. Okay? See, some people they never move, up from level 2, which is permission, to level 3, which is production. Now, the reason why that is the case is because they can't seem to produce results, right? Results. Now, when this is the case, it's usually because they lack the self-discipline or the work ethic or the organization or even the skills to be productive. However, let me just say this. If you desire to go to higher levels of leadership, you simply have to produce. Okay, you have to produce. There is no other way around it. You have to produce, okay? So again, moving from Level 2, which is permission, to level 3, which is production. You have to want to produce results and get results. So again, that's the third level of leadership. Let's look at the fourth level. Okay, look at this fourth level. All right. See, on level 3, the emphasis is on what? Is on personal and corporate productivity, right? You see, the ability to create a high productivity team or department or organization, it really indicates a higher level of leadership ability than most others display. But to reach the upper levels of leadership that creates elite or higher level organizations, okay, leaders, you have to be able to transition from being a producer to a developer. That's the difference, is people development at level 3. Now, why is this the case? It's because people are they're any organization's most appreciable asset. The people builds the business. The people builds the organization. So build the people and you will build a thriving, healthy organization. You see, good leaders on level 4, they invest their time, their energy, their money, and even their thinking into growing others as leaders. You see, how does this, emphasis on people and people, other people, how does it translate? How does the emphasis on people translate into action? You see, leaders on the people development level of leadership, they shift their focus, from the production achieved by others to the development of their potential. Okay, that's what the shift is. And so understand something. You want to focus on people, developing other leaders. That's what it's all about. All right, that's what it's truly all about. And that's the difference between level 3, okay, where it's just on personal and corporate productivity. And now you want to develop leaders as upon the people now in level number 4. And so you want to reach those higher levels of leadership. You want to get to that point, but you have to focus on growing yourself. And even when you're on level number 4, you never stop focusing on, developing yourself, okay, in personal production, because it's important that you be an example for other people to follow. And so that's the key difference there. All right. So I wanted to share that with you on today during this particular night show episode, the Leadership TKO night show episode. And so listen, that was the appetizer. For those of you viewing this, whether now or later, if you want to share your thoughts about, what I shared with you, go ahead and do so, comment below. And listen, I'll also put some information so that you can connect with me and perhaps we can connect on a deeper level. We can have a discussion about these levels of leadership. So my contact information will be added in the description area sometime, within the next hour or two after this is posted. So if you're watching the replay of it, you might see my information below in the description already. Okay? Now, many of you know, if you've been connecting with me on social media, but more specifically on Facebook, I've been engaging in this series, reviewing this book right here. So if you are a home-based business owner and you have the ability to build a network, so you are a network marketer by profession, then this particular book here can help you, and it will. It's helped me in many different ways. And this is a book written by my network marketing mentors, Mrs. Valerie and Mr. Ty Best. They wrote this book. They published it, 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. So listen, if you want to be successful in this field of network marketing, in this profession, you want to make sure you avoid these nuggets. And so I'm going over each and every one of them. And as a matter of fact, we started at nugget 103. And now today we're on the third way to fail in network marketing. So we just have a few left. All right. And then we're going to start to embark upon some other content. But I want you to understand that this is some good stuff. All right. Good stuff. And so I'm going to read to you what the nugget says. And then I'm going to, of course, continue their explanation there. And then afterwards, I'm going to discuss it based on my experience. So I'm going to share my thoughts and my experience on this nugget. So here's the third way to fail in network marketing, and it's this. Add to the negative company rumor or rumor mill by training and getting trained by people not on your team. So upline or downline, okay? Upline or downline. So add to the negative company rumor, the rumor mill, by training and getting trained by people who are not on your team. See, they say this furthermore. One of the positives in the business is the relationships which develop, especially at company functions. One of the biggest negatives in the business can be the cross-line relationships that develop at the company functions. Why? Our nature is to respect the unknown. In this business, that means the person we are least familiar. We, or people on our team, start to seek advice and coaching from people other than their upline. All right? See, the problem is that people do not have the same interest in your business as your upline. Your upline gets paid, okay, when you succeed. They get paid when you succeed. So listen and learn from someone in your upline. It's very important, okay? Listen and learn from people a part of your upline. And so, again, you want to be careful. Rumors, all rumors are bad rumors. I'd rather just go to the source. This is just my opinion, okay? Go to the source. Go directly to the source. If you didn't hear it directly from the source, why would you believe it? Listen to the source. The source should tell you. Otherwise, it can be half truth. It may not be the whole truth. I rather, again, see, you got to just, go to the source. That's just like, for example, someone making an assumption about what I do in the company I'm connected to, right? That I'm affiliate, a part of. They'll make an assumption. So rather than making an assumption and thinking, oh, I'm not too sure, I believe this is the case with the company, it is best that you go to someone who has a relationship with the company. And of course, don't try to go to somebody else in another company and ask them the question about the company that I'm plugged into. That's just an example. Go directly to the source. All right. Don't believe rumors. Any type of rumor is a bad rumor. All right. So you want to listen to truth. So again, avoid trying to add to the negative company rumor mill by training and getting trained by people not on your team. You want to avoid that. That is the third way to fail in network marketing. And so listen, I definitely want to say thank you. Thank you for spending your time tonight here with me viewing this content. Now, it can vary. You could very well be in another part of the world, or you can be watching the replay of this, but I thank you so much for spending the time viewing this. And if you're wondering, well, Lakeisha, what company are you a part of? Well, you see the shirt, right? So it gives you an idea of what it is. And so information, if you want to learn about it, it will definitely be placed in the description area of this video. Now, listen, if someone shared this video with you, I encourage you to get back with them because they have some content that you can view and review as well. All right, get back with them. If you're not plugged into this company yet and someone invited you, contact them and say, hey, I need some more information. But if you're just perusing through YouTube and you so happen to land here and you're like, man, what is it that she does again? Well, all I do is exchange some cash that's decreasing and declining in value. I exchange some of these, okay, and I acquire these, all right, which is gold. Yes, I have physical gold. Gold has been money for over 5,000 years since biblical times, right? And this is growing in value. So as I hold this is growing. If I hold this is losing value. See, when you exchange some of these for some of these, this hasn't gone anywhere. As a matter of fact, you've protected it. This is what happens. It doesn't go anywhere. And as you keep and hold on to this, guess what's going to happen? Look at this. It's going to grow in value as you hold it. But if you hold on to this, which is a Federal Reserve note, you got to do your homework. It doesn't say money. It's a Federal Reserve note. Hold on to this, and this is how much you truly have access to in value. Yeah. If I can fold it even more, I'll probably, probably be able to do that. But this is what you have. And probably a little less than that in value left. So this is why we're saying save gold. Don't try to save cash because it can't save. So I encourage you, if you don't want this to be the case for you and you're watching this video, you don't want to struggle, keep struggling because you're trying to save these. And listen, you can just save gold, right? You can save this, as much of this as you want, or you can help others do the same and get commissions for it and get paid handsomely. Okay, when I say handsomely, you have the ability to achieve freedom, financial freedom. Okay, because I'm home with my kids, and my kids, age 4 and 7 as of today. Okay, and I'm home with them, and so it's a beautiful thing to be able to, bring in income, create generational wealth from the comfort of my home, and help others to get what they want. When I say get what they want, some people want to leave their jobs. Some people want to create, a plan, a succession plan for their kids, like a willable part of their estate. And that's what happens when you get a free account with this company. And it's free. I don't think I mentioned that. It is free to plug in and get a free gold accumulation account. So information will be placed in the description area to grab your account. You might also see my phone number there so that we can chat and set up an appointment so you can receive an orientation. All right. Also, listen, if someone shared this with you, I value integrity. I value integrity. So I encourage you, please get back with the person that shared this with you if someone shared this with you because they wanted you to see this. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Now, the Leadership TKO Live Night Show normally is streamed from Zoom onto Facebook. And so if you don't want to miss any of these sessions and you receive great value from it, I encourage you to send me a friend request so you don't miss any of these live streams. And so again, my link for connecting with me on Facebook will be added to the description area, but I will verbally tell you what it is. It's www.connectwithlakeisha.com. Okay? Connectwithlakeisha.com. It's just that simple. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I do this show every night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can join me. All right? Join me right on the platform. Join me on the platform on Facebook. Connect with me there, and you'll have an idea as to when I go live and where I go live. So thank you so much, everyone. Be blessed. And remember, until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night. God bless, and take care.